everyone, I'm Sarah and this is Budgetsew, where we create stylish, fashionable looks as inexpensively as possible. Today, I'm going to show you my bookoutlet.ca book haul. Just a quick note before we get started, today I'm wearing Vogue 8408. The link to the video with that dress is right here at the top of the screen. Book Outlet had a big sale. The prices were reduced by 30%, so I just had to buy some more books. I also used a Book Outlet reward for $5 off my purchase. Shipping was free because my order was more than $45. The first book was Pattern Making Templates for Skirts and Dresses. All you need to design, adapt, and customize your clothes by Prier. The original price was $25.99, but I paid $1.87. Packed with useful techniques and practical instructions, this book is the ultimate resource for anyone looking to create customized sewing patterns for women's clothes. Working with patterns can be a frustrating process, but the clear text and step-by-step instructions in this book will help readers gain the confidence they need to create beautiful items. Confused by pattern symbols? Unsure of the best way to take your own measurements? Don't worry, this book will teach you how to create gorgeous clothes designed specifically for your body. This book covers every dress and skirt style, from pencil skirts to floor-length gowns, includes advice on adapting pattern templates, replicating favorite skirts and dresses, and creating original designs from scratch, and contains 12 downloadable pattern templates that can be used to create 40 different garments. My favorite is the A-line dress. The yoke to hem panels on this dress emphasize its neat A-line silhouette. The pockets and short sleeves make it a practical, chic, and easy to wear. It works best in fabric that gives a crisp outline, a wool gabardine, or double jersey, for example. The next book is My Fashion, a sketchbook for artists, designers, and fashionistas. Dream, Draw, and Design by Bijou Karman. The cover price of this book was $23.99, but I paid $7.20. The description says, "What does your dream wardrobe look like? Draw it and make your dreams come true." You know you have a flair for fashion, style, and putting a look together. Now you have the perfect sketchbook to try out your ideas and prove it. Fashion illustrator Bijou Karman has provided the faces, figures, and prompts. You fill in the stylish details. Jeans, jewelry, heels? How about a cute bathing suit or dazzling gown? Take out your colored pens and pencils, turn the page, and find a place to design and draw it the way that only you can do it, the way you've always dreamed. I'm going to have a lot of fun creating in this book. Then there's Becoming a Fashion Designer, Masters at Work by Lindsay Wagner. The original price of this book was $25, but I paid $1.87. An illuminating guide to a career as a fashion designer and written by the editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue, Lindsay Wagner, based on the real-life experiences of 3 acclaimed designers. Required reading for anyone considering this competitive profession. Go behind the scenes and be mentored by the best in the business to find out what it's really like and what it really takes to become a fashion designer. Lindsay Wagner profiles 3 influential New York designers to reveal how this dream job can become reality. As a little girl, I dreamed of being a fashion designer, and I would sketch my designs on a small notepad. Once I filled the notepad, I started drawing in a notebook, which I still have. I'm looking forward to reading this book to learn what it takes to be a fashion designer, besides creating. The next book is Home is Where You Make It, DIY ideas and styling secrets to create a home you'll love, whether you rent or own, by Geneva, Vanderzeil. The cover price was $31.99, but I paid $10.98. Add style and individuality to your home with DIY, even when you're renting. The concept of a large professional renovation isn't possible for many people who are short on time and money, especially when you rent. But that doesn't mean you don't want a beautiful, cozy home that reflects your unique taste and personality. It just means you need and want to get creative. Home is Where You Make It is a simple, practical, and affordable craft and styling book that offers tried and tested design advice and top hints and tricks for key spaces, including 6 steps to success with color palette and reno tips, unique solutions for tricky spots, DIY projects and styling advice that works for any room, and easy to grow indoor plants and planter ideas. Update your rental space and restyle on a budget and transform an imperfect room into a beautiful and functional space. Channeling the simplicity and beauty of modern living, this is a room-by-room guide to making and DIYing your own place, with hundreds of smart styling hacks, repurposing and upstyling ideas, and easy weekend projects to create the home of your dreams. I like the leather key tags project in this book. These tags are ideal for integrating organization into even the smallest elements in your life. No more rummaging around wondering if this is a key to the front door or to the back door. The next book is Folds in Fashion, The Art of Pleating in Clothing Design and Construction by Rosa Garcia Prieto and Adriana Munoz Laverde. Step-by-step instructions for 24 specialized techniques for the experienced sewer. Folds in Fashion provides detailed instructions on how to make 24 projects that create sophisticated embellishments for contemporary fashion pieces. Experienced sewers will revel in the creative projects and ideas from Rosa Garcia Prieto. Clear line drawings and concise instructions simplify the complex construction of features that are both consistent with current trends and timeless. Only standard sewing tools are required. Folds in Fashion covers both traditional projects and those with elements of innovation. This book is about working with the natural tendencies of fabrics to create three-dimensional shapes with the appropriate textures that often imitate natural forms. Each project provides different ideas to apply to small details or to an entire pattern. Thanks to great illustrations that show the final results, everyone can adjust the initial idea and give it a personal touch. My favorite project is called Crinkled Ties. In this project, a cheerful bow is created by pinching the center of a pleated rectangle. The bow can then be sewn to a garment, adding instant charm to any outfit. My next book is Scandi Christmas, over 45 projects and quick ideas for beautiful decorations and gifts by Christiane Belstadt-Myers. Bring some Scandinavian Christmas hygge, I hope I said that right, into your home with these simple and beautiful projects. Christmas is a perfect time for crafting, and with the handmade touch, your decorations and gifts will be truly unique and thoughtful. Most projects are quick and easy to make, requiring no special equipment. I like the Advent envelopes. The excitement of Christmas begins on December 1st when the Advent calendars are put out. It's fun to find different ways to carry on this tradition. With this project, you not only have the calendar, but also a very sweet decorative item. It's very exciting to see a lovely old truck filled to the brim with tempting looking packages, sealed until their own special day allows them to be opened. Then there's Decorating with Fabric. Hundreds of ideas for window treatments, bed linens, pillows, slipcovers, and lampshades by Kate French and Catherine Sorrell. Whether your favorite look is sophisticated or relaxed, traditional or modern, urban or country, fabrics can help you create the look that is individual, comfortable, and effortlessly stylish. In Decorating with Fabric, Kate French and Catherine Sorrell offer imaginative ideas for every room, including bathrooms, home offices, and outdoor areas. They look at how to use color, texture, and pattern, and how to choose the right fabric for the right place. With the help of specially commissioned photographs by Lisa Cohen, many showing the work of internationally renowned designers, Kate and Catherine demonstrate the timeless appeal of fabrics in a myriad of forms, from throw pillows to slipcovers to lampshades. While there are plenty of simple yet effective ideas that would be both useful and beautiful in any home, decorating with fabric also features a range of more unusual ideas, from using vintage grain sacks for pillow covers or mirrored bedspreads as curtains. The authors show that no matter what your budget, you can employ fabrics in many exciting ways to express your personality and inject style into your home. I like this quote from the book. "The great thing about working from home is that you can fashion your surroundings to suit your way of working, designing the room around your personal preferences rather than having to conform to a one-size-fits-all office plan." Then there's Best of Flea Market Style by Better Homes and Gardens. The cover price was $29.99, but I paid $8.95. Fresh decorating ideas for vintage finds. Pull together vintage finds, furniture, paint, fabric, and accessories for any style. Cottage, country, romantic, cabin in the woods, and more. Pick up bargain hunting tips and tricks. Learn how to spot and snap up authentic collectibles and easy DIY makeovers for every room in your house. I love the photographs in this book. The next 3 books are all by DK Publishing. The first is Papercraft, that was originally $25.99, but I paid $8.95. Start folding, snipping, and shaping your own creations. Papercraft shows you how to make 50 beautiful projects, ranging from striking cards and stunning flowers to glorious decorations for your home. Step-by-step photographs make it simple to achieve fantastic results, using classic techniques such as origami, paper cutting, and quilling, all with a modern twist. The Card Starter Pack helps you start crafting instantly, from a bright pop-up bouquet card to a sophisticated layered paper cut. The 10 different colors of high-quality card give you plenty of first projects to choose from. So the paper is in the back of the book, and it's just in here, and then all the pages are in here. So there's all different colors. I'll actually take them out. Here's some of them. One of my favorite craft projects in this book is the hanging fan. These bright, bold fans can take a while to put together, but the results are stunning. By making several in a variety of colors and sizes, you'll be able to create a striking wall display. This craft reminds me of the amazing pleated paper circle decorations that I made last Christmas. The link to that video is right here at the top of the screen. The second book is Handmade Interiors. The cover price of this book was $25.99, but I paid $7.99. Create beautiful soft furnishings that make your home unique. This inspirational guide shows you stitch by stitch how to make beautiful pieces, from blinds to curtains to cushions to slipcovers, to revive your furniture. Learn how to choose the right materials, measure, create, and install each project. Aspirational ideas along with clever trade secrets ensure a professional finish every time. Practical extras make creating your projects more exciting. Embellish your projects with 2 sheets of fun stencils. Keep your pins in one place with a cheerful sunflower. Bring everything together with 4 double-sided tip cards for planning and designing your space. So I'll open up the back of this book too. This is where the stencils would be. Here are the templates, and this is the sunflower pincushion that I just mentioned. And these are the tip cards. One project that I like in this book is the chair slipcover. A beautiful printed slipcover will transform an upright chair from the ordinary to the extraordinary. The back of the slipcover has a surprise in store. Fabric-covered buttons and dainty rouleau loops to fasten them. Once you've mastered the art of making these lovelies, you could use them on a dress or a blouse. The third book by DK Publishing is Handmade Gifts. It was $25.99, but I got it on sale, of course, for $8.39. Learn how to make beautiful, unique, and affordable presents for friends and family. Handmade Gifts contains more than 70 inspiring ideas for truly personal gifts. Inside you'll find popular craft techniques such as sewing, candle making, mosaics, and paper crafts, plus clever ideas on how to wrap and present your gifts. Package your creations with gift boxes and bags made from 10 different designs of beautiful patterned paper. Let's see what's in the back of this book. This looks like beautiful paper, all different patterns. It's like a heavyweight wrapping paper. And there's tons of pages of colors here. So there's lots to choose from. I just love the tartan dog jacket project. Keep a favorite dog warm and cozy all winter long with this easy to make fleece lined jacket. You can adjust the pattern to make it in any size. It fastens with Velcro, making it easy to put on and take off. The next book is Handmade Craft Projects for the Home by Kate Edison. The cover price of this book is $24.99, but I paid $6.36. 160 fun, creative, and easy to make ideas shown step by step with over 800 practical photographs. Beautiful designer crafts to enhance every room of your house with photographs that show you what to do at every stage. Make your own frames, mirrors, home accessories, clocks, mobiles, decorative boxes, fabric furnishings, badges, stationery, and gift wraps, using all kinds of craft techniques. Learn the arts of applique, patchwork, cross stitch, salt dough. Oh, I think I've got that down. Check out the video here. Polymer clay, painting, gilding, and stamping. I really like the patchwork throw. It's an ideal way to use up old remnants of furnishing fabrics. Your local upholsterer may sell old sample books, which are a good source of different rose prints and contrasting weaves and textures. Then there's the Little Book of Cottagecore, Traditional Skills for a Simpler Life by Emily Kent. The original price of this book was $24.99, but I paid $7.90. Unplug, relax, and return to the simpler life with these easy step-by-step ideas for your favorite cottagecore activities, including baking from scratch and easy container gardening. Returning to the simpler life has never been easier. If you're craving the aroma of freshly baked bread, spending more time in nature, or seeing the sunlight filtering through homemade curtains, then cottagecore is for you. The Little Book of Cottagecore helps you make simple living a reality with delightful cottagecore activities you can enjoy no matter where you live. Whether you're interested in baking pies from scratch, basic sewing and cross-stitch, gardening, beekeeping, or making candles and soaps, this book is full of fun, hands-on activities that make it easy and enjoyable to unplug from modern life. Full step-by-step instructions and homegrown inspiration. You'll find fun and practical ways to enjoy rustic and relaxing cottagecore activities in your everyday life. I like the classic recipe section in this book. I'm looking forward to making the lattice top cherry pie and the classic oatmeal cookies. The next book is The Knit Vibe, a knitter's guide to creativity, community, and well-being for the mind, body, and soul by Vicki Howell. The cover price was $37.95, but I paid $14.61. Join the knitting adventure with projects and patterns, rituals, yoga, creative inspiration, numerology, knitting experts, self-care, astrology, community, and more. Vicki pens a love letter to knitting, and a little crochet too, in a book like no other, with interviews, patterns, and a holistic look at the creative potential of knitting, including 16 beautiful projects to knit and 8 to crochet, along with the mind, body, and spirit advice every knitter and would-be knitter craves. This unique guide explores a whole universe of topics for a fun, vibey, all-in-one knitting world experience. My favorite project in this book is Tea's Fair Isle Snood. This project is more advanced than what I'm used to, but it's so pretty. Tea's Fair Isle Snood is worked in the round from the bottom up. The German twisted cast-on is recommended for a stretchy cast-on edge. The color-worked body is worked from a chart in 3 sections, with a decreased round between each section for a tapered silhouette. While working the color work pattern, be careful to maintain color dominance consistently throughout the cowl. Then there's Fashion Design Studio, Learn to Draw Figures, Fashion, Hairstyles, and More by Chris Hart that I bought for $9.96. The list price was $18.95, so I got this for a great price. This fun introduction to design opens the world of style to budding fashionistas. Best-selling art instructor Chris Hart not only gives step-by-step instructions on drawing figures from many points of view and in varying poses, he explains the tricks of the trade, how to dress your figure, render color, texture, and print, and create accessories, hairstyles, and makeup looks. An overview of tools, materials, and essential skills will help you bring your creative vision to life. I've always liked drawing dresses, and this will help me with drawing figures in more proportion, as well as shading, so you can see the texture in the fabric. This last book really makes me smile. This is Paint by Sticker Dogs by Workman Publishing. The list price was $19.99, but I paid $8.46. Best in show. Peel the sticker, place the sticker, and watch your painting come to life. If only you had a tail to wag. This completely engrossing activity book for dog lovers and crafters alike has everything you need to complete 12 fantastic canine portraits, including a frisky dachshund, a pug begging to play, and a handsome husky showing off those alert blue eyes. The cardstock pages are perforated, so every finished picture can be easily removed for framing. I've really enjoyed sticker painting these dogs. I've done 2 so far and found it very relaxing. Here's the corgi. And here's the Dalmatian. I hope you enjoyed my book outlet book haul. Please like and share this video with your friends and family. I love sharing my new, vintage, and out-of-print sewing patterns, and my tips, tricks, quick fixes, and even my mistakes when sewing along with you. I also love sharing my wonderful fabric finds that I thrifted from charity shops, as well as brand new fabric online and in store. If you'd like to see more from Budgetsew, please subscribe and press the bell so you receive a notification when I release a new video. If you'd like to stay up to date with Budgetsew, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Budgetsew. Thanks for watching. See you next time.